What is up YouTube, Jamie the Kid 00 here, coming to you guys with a brand new deck profile. This is what you guys have been asking for. I played a couple of games on my channel at my locals on Saturday playing the deck I actually played in a Dev Pro video. You should go check it out. And that deck, the deck I played was Performapal Metalfoe Pendulum. It was literally, I'm kind of stuck in my old ways. I didn't really feel I could immediately build a strong theory brew without playing the Performapal engine to some degree. So I just thought, hey, I'm going to take a basic Performapal engine, stick some Majespecters in, stick some Metalfoes in, and just run with it. And I ended up playing it. A few people said that this was arguably the better build, but I just fell on some unfortunate luck, some unfortunate hard luck at the event. You'll see one of my losses, and I think you'll see both of my losses on video. I'm not sure. Yeah, you'll see both of them. The second loss is just unfortunate, but I literally couldn't play a card. But some of you guys have been asking for the list, so I figured I'd just jump in with the list. This went 3-2 at locals. I feel like it should have been an easy 4-1, but I just got hand looped on the bubble, and there was nothing I could do to play the game, but there you go. So we'll start off the list. It's quite badly ordered. I couldn't really figure out an easy way to order this, so we'll start with the Performapal content. It was the one Monkeyboard, the one Joker. I wanted to play 2 Sorcerer because I wanted to have a consistent way to... Well, I wanted to have a good rank 4, and this is the best rank 4 in the engine, aside from this guy, really. I wanted to have an easy way to clear Metalfoes out of my scales as well, so I could start Pendulum summoning them and using them for like fusions and things like that. And I also wanted a way to, if I had Metalfoes already, kill them and search these better cards to have in scales. So that was pretty... And also he has an amazing interaction in that he can pop Sky Iris, he can pop Metalfoe Combination, which was really, really good. He can pop the Metalfoe Fusion to get you a free draw. Like, the fact that he can pop anything was really, really cool, really important. I played one Perfomapal Secondonkey. This, I wanted it to be a Silverclaw, but I couldn't find one before the event. I just wanted to play one more target for the Sorcerer, because I found myself running out of them occasionally on my Dev Pro testing. So the Secondonkey was the card I found, and I decided to play it, but it should have really been a Silverclaw. So replace this with a Silverclaw if you do find one. Then just the one Odd Eyes Light Phoenix. This was pretty strong. And then 2 Odd Eyes Unicorn, and then rounding off that Odd Eyes content, I did play 1 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Funny thing is, I have ultis. I have foreign ultimate rares of this, but I always forget to bring one, or forget to put one in my deck, so I always end up borrowing a platinum rare, and that's what this is. Again, this is a borrowed platinum rare. So it's like, oh, I just forgot to give it back, so I just thought, hey, I'll keep it in the deck, because it's the one you're going to see on the videos anyway. So that was the Performapal / Odd Eyes content. We then play a small Majespecter engine, just enough to get the Kirins online. It's 2 Bunbuku. Some people play 3, I disagree. The Bunbuku is essentially dead after you use it, especially in my extra deck, because there's no space. Some people play like Totem Bird or Break Sword, but I just don't feel... I feel like you're taking a space in the extra deck for a card that just shouldn't really be coming back out. You could recur this to get more unicorns, but at the end of the day, just 2 is fine. The 3 Kirin, standard, it's... The only reason I would play the 3rd Bunbuku is the fact that this card is so damn ignorant. It's so ridiculously difficult. I don't understand why something hasn't happened to this engine, because almost every game you win will be because of this card. Like, you can literally just sit on this card and you've won. I played a more Metalfoe-oriented deck that played 3 of this and 3 of this on the Sunday, and literally if I got a Kirin out turn 1, I'm pretty sure I won every game there. So that was it. It's so hard to get around. Your opponent has to open Godly and has to open so many like plays to get around this. So this was just incredible. So that was the Majespecter engine. It's just those 5 cards. It's all you need for the Kirin. Honestly, you'd play 3 if you had another way of searching. Just the 3 Kirin if you had another way of searching the Kirin. But you have to play the Raccoon. For the Dracoslayers, we play 1 Luster, 2 Majesta. Most people just play the Luster. I wanted to play the Majesters in this. I wanted to make the Dynaster Powerful Fusion. So Luster was really good. These 2 were pretty so-so. They probably could have been better cards. They could have been Pot of Desires, but I had to loaned my 1 Pot of Desires out to my friend so that he could use 3 for the event, and he ended up winning the event. So there you go. So these could be Pot of Desires. But then again, I wouldn't really recommend playing Pot of Desires with the Performapal engine because you just shatter your targets. But that's a whole nother meta discussion for another day. So the Dracoslayer engine was that. And then for the Metalfoes, we played 2 Steelen, 2 Silverd, 2 Goldriver, 2 Volflame. Standard, you need the space. You can't really afford to play 3 of each in the Performapal version, but in the non-Performapal version, 3 of it max out on this engine. Like it's honestly a ridiculously good engine. There are so many things that can't target it because they're normal monsters. They could go on for ages, but it's all the same theory as Ignites. It's just really, really good. And of course, you need to fill your extra deck with more fusion targets because I don't play very many. And then it may as well go hand in hand with the same engine. I played 2 Blackwing Gofu the Vague Shadow. Gofu is really important for your Zolkin plays. You will have seen the Zolkin at the start of the video. I regret not playing 3 because if you open this up with like at least 2 Metalfoes, you should win because you should draw a spell. People say you need a 3rd Metalfoe because the 3rd Metalfoe sets you the spell trap to trigger the Zolkin, or you could just open, you know, one of the loads of spell traps you play. So I don't understand. It varies. I understand completely where they're coming from, but you can get away with just this and 2 Metalfoes. It's really, really good. I just love this card. I love the plays you can make with it. I really want to try more decks with this, so Gofu is just crazy. Definitely should max out on it. If you're playing Metalfoes in any deck, max out on this, because Zolkin is just so important to open up like a really strong clear wing, or sorry, crystal wing, to lock out your opponent. So that's the complete monster content. It forms the vast majority of the deck. It's, I don't even know, I think it's in excess of 20, like 25 or something like that, but I honestly haven't counted. So that's the monster content. The spells, there's a fair few one-offs actually, which is quite surprising because I've shied away from one-offs recently. 1 Odd Eyes Fusion, because I really like Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. I felt the deck needed a little bit of counteraction, and it also gives it an aggressive play if your opponent goes first. So there's this. Metalfoe Fusion, so 2 fusion spells, pretty good. Metalfoe Fusion is just absolutely ridiculous, as well, especially with the interaction with, what's his name, Sorcerer. Upstart Goblin, 1 Unexpected Dai. This was for the the Master Pendulums, but it was also for summoning out Metalfoes to use with the fusion spell, so your possibilities are endless on that. We then played 2 Painful Decision to search out the Metalfoes. I'd play 3 in a Metalfoe pure list, but 2 was good enough in this one. 2 Sky Iris, and then 2 Terraforming to search them. This should really be a different card. I'm trying to decide what it should be at the moment. I actually don't like playing 2 and 2. It should like really be 1 and 2, or 1 Terraforming, 3 field spell. Sky Iris was really, really good. Again, very similar to the Metalfoes. It can pop the combination. It can just do all sorts of cool. It can make all sorts of cool plays. Really good interactions with the Metalfoe monsters. It just keeps your deck cycling through its cards. I absolutely loved Sky Iris. Like the main reason why I wanted to play the Odd Eyes and the Performapal engine was because of the fact that Iris has that interaction with some of the cards. That's the complete spell lineup. It's just those. I think is it like 9 spells and then 3 traps. So 28 monsters. Because there's 2 combination, 1 counter. That's all we play for the traps. I wanted to play like an Emptiness or a Solemn Warning, but there just wasn't any room, and it was a trap. It meant I was taken away from my combo plays, so this was all I could get. I really, really like the Sorcerer in this list because the Sorcerer can pop this when it's face down. It's the only card that can do that. Sky Iris can't do that, and the Metalfoes can't pop this when it's face down, but Sorcerer can, so gives you a pretty cool search. So I love those. They were really, really good in the list. So that's the complete main deck. It's 40 cards, well 39 because of the Upstart, but you know, you get the gist. It was just really, really consistent. I don't think I really bricked all day with this list. There were just situations where I lost pretty hard. Like I got locked out by, like my losses were kind of out of my control. I got locked out by an anti-spell fragrance, and I got hand looped twice by Mermail. Most of the games were open fair. I won, so oh well. And then for the extra deck, we'll start with the Synchros first. The Ultimate Zolkin, this is like your important card. You want to make this every turn 1 if you can. Otherwise, you'll make it most... If you draw the Gofu, you'll make this, like, without a shadow of a doubt. Unfortunately, I didn't see the Gofu as much as I would have wanted to, so definitely up the Gofu to 3 to make this card even more. Zolkin's just really, really good. 1 Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon. This was in here for the Odd Eyes Fusion, so you can fusion from the extra deck. Then for the 8 Synchros, we played Ignista for, of course, the Dracoslayer and for the Zolkin. cool interaction is the Zolkin can summon this, and then you can do all sorts with that, like summoning the Dracoslayer from deck. Crystal Wing and Void Ogre. I wanted to play the Void Ogre because it was a really cool Shien type card. It gives you a different type of negation from the Clear Wing, and you can also synchro summon this using Gofu. So that was that. So that was the synchro content. For the Xyzes, I played one Dweller. Sadly, never made it against Mermail. Majespecter Paladin. I'm not really sure of the necessity of this card. I'd honestly consider taking this out for a better alternative. So you take from that what you will. But I wasn't a huge fan of this throughout the day. This really probably should have been a Utopia, not Utopia Prime, Utopia Beyond for the combo with Utopia Beyond and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. But that's by the by. So that Castel and Galaxy Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. You make enough 8s in this deck to warrant playing this, so he's pretty cool. And then we played the Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon for the fusion spell as well. And then for the remainder of the extra deck, we played 2 Dynastor Powerfuls. Dynastor Powerful, just such an obscenely good card in the deck. That was the single reason why I wanted to play the Performapal engine. Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, really good negation, and then that left us with room for 1 Adamante and 1 Orichalc. Adamante, of course, really important for making Zolkin, because you make Zolkin with this and Blackwing Gofu. Orichalc, this won games, like this steals games with the fact that you can pierce over monsters. There are so many low defense monsters in the game right now that this card is ridiculous. So it definitely put in a lot of work for me. So yeah, guys, that's going to bring us to about the end of this. 11 minutes 27 for the count at the end of the list. I don't think that's particularly bad. I've definitely had a lot of fun with this deck. I would recommend it to anyone that wants to give it a go. It's not the best deck in the game. I don't think any Metalfoe's variant is going to be the best deck in the game until the ban list comes around. But I definitely had a lot of fun playing this, and I'm going to keep trying to pioneer new lists for Metalfoes in the future. That's probably going to be a lot of what my channel is, Metalfoes and possibly trying to revive Shadows. But as always, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please drop me a like down below if you did enjoy this, so I know that you're enjoying stuff. Leave me a comment down below to give me feedback on how I can improve if you didn't enjoy it, or if you just think there's something I could do a little bit better. Subscribe if you're already enjoying and you want to see a bit more of the same, and share this with your friends if they're looking for a deck profile. But otherwise, I've been Jamie the Kid 00. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys soon with some more Yu-Gi-Oh related content. Peace out. Bye-bye.